What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Next Gen Career Mode. This is episode number 109, and we start today's episode off with a game against Borussia Mönchengladbach here in the Bundesliga, and of course midway through September, so we've already had the first few games of the Bundesliga. Now we're sort of coming into the games where, the first few games I always feel like a bit of a test, if you will, but now we've played 6 of them. It's time to start, winning as many games as possible. We have won the first 5 as well, and had a draw too, so the test of the new formation, the new players, has definitely been a success in my opinion. And as we take on Borussia Mönchengladbach here, we definitely want to add to that with another 3 points here at the Olympiastadion on a lovely night. And I said before, I'm so pleased you guys did pick Hertha Berlin for me, because one of the reasons I love this stadium, it looks so good on the game. But still, in the 15th minute here, the first chance would fall to Borussia Mönchengladbach as they go down the right hand side, give it towards their man, the number 35, who gives it to number 19. He plays it inside towards Nordveld, who finds his man, who shoots, but it goes wide and out for a goal kick. So Borussia Mönchengladbach with the first chance there, but the shot went wide and it was still 0-0. And in the 35th minute we had a free kick. We gave it to Manuel Neuer. Neuer ends up swinging in the free kick, and it's headed in by Lasogga. So for the second time this season already, Manuel Neuer gets an assist from the free kick, and I absolutely love this guy, man. He's just the perfect goalkeeper, isn't he? He really is. And you guys know how much I love Neuer in real life, and it's just absolutely fantastic. The guy is just a machine. And what a fantastic free kick it is. You can see him running back to his goal there in the background. He doesn't even need to look on the progress of the free kick. He knows Lasogga's going to head it in, and he does. So Lasogga makes it Hertha Berlin 1, Borussia Mönchengladbach 0. We're off to a fantastic start here, and it is a good header by Lasogga, and I'm pleased we're 1-0 up. But it's just so funny to get the goal in that manner is hilarious. But still 1-0, and in the 41st minute you see Borussia Mönchengladbach come forward again here. It's Zimmerman who collects the ball and plays it inside. Neuer makes a really good save, but unfortunately the rebound is turned in, and Borussia Mönchengladbach do get the equalising goal. So very disappointing there to concede. That was a really sloppy goal. The pass inside, the defending was really poor. Neuer made a good save to deny him from close range, but he couldn't keep out the second attempt, and it is 1 apiece here. And in the 57th minute, a good chance for us to make it 2-1 and get ourselves back in front. Lasogga turns his man, looking for his second goal of the game. Great save by the goalkeeper. However, Tony Kroos is there to make it 2-1. So Kroos with the follow-up header puts it past Blaswich and makes it 2-1. So Lasogga, disappointing not to score there. Probably should have done, to be honest. He's so deadly in those situations, but at least Kroos bailed us out, made it 2-1, and I'm very pleased with that. And then from kickoff, they give the ball away. Lasogga takes aim from range, but it goes just over the bar and out for a goal kick. The way that shot seemed to move at the very last minute, that was crazy, but still, it was still 2-1. And in the 69th minute here, you see Schultz play the ball over the top towards Lasogga, down his left-hand side. Great opportunity, but again, it's another good stop by Blaswich, who sticks out a left leg and stops Lasogga from scoring again. So still 2-1, but as we win the ball back here, Ginter, our captain, finds Schultz. Schultz collects the ball and plays it inside towards Goretzka. Nice little fake shot, great opportunity. Spots the runner Sidney Sam, gives it to him. A great chance, but again, it's Blaswich denying him with a really good save. So the goalkeeper was playing quite well despite conceding 2 goals. And in the 90th minute, the last chance would fall to us here. Yashil plays a 1-2 of Lasogga. Great chance for the man off the bench. Gets himself inside and shoots, but that was a really poor strike. And it goes behind for a goal kick. And it was how the game would finish. So Hertha Berlin 2, Borussia Mönchengladbach 1. Another victory for us here. That is now 6 wins out of 7 games and 1 draw as well. Very good start to the season as we now try and push on and get as many points as possible. And yeah, a good 2-1 victory there against a very decent Borussia Mönchengladbach side, to be honest. Some decent players in there, and I think I'm right in saying that Blaswich is one of the glitch goalkeepers as well. So yeah, very good performance. I'm pleased we got a 2-1 victory. Following that, we saw that Moritz Leitner wants to play in the next game, and Serge Gnabry was happy that he's getting into the team a bit more often. And I said the reason I gave Hermann to Frankfurt in order to sign Sebastian Roda, who started this game as Leitner was on the bench and Gnabry did start. The reason I did that is because Gnabry is now an 80 rated right midfielder. Hermann is now, he's sort of maxed out at 79, whereas Gnabry continues to grow. So I'm pretty pleased with the piece of business there, because Gnabry is a very decent replacement for Hermann, as he's actually now officially the better winger in terms of overall. But still, we took on Dusseldorf here for the second of 3 games today, and we've taken 1 away from home. And to be honest, I looked at their lineup and thought this should be a game we should be able to get a win in, to be honest. But they do have a goalkeeper I'm interested in Giefer, who I did want in the summer. But even so, we had the first chance here in the 9th minute, but unfortunately for us, Kevin Volland's shot went onto the bar. And in the 40th minute here, you see Dusseldorf give the ball away. Kevin Volland finds Schürrle down his left-hand side, gets past his man. A really good opportunity here, but I tried to chip it over Goalkeeper, but he made a good save and kept it at 0-0. So, unfortunately for us, we couldn't beat the goalkeeper so far, and it was still scoreless. In the 55th minute, we had a free kick here. Tried to take aim with Kevin Volland and squeeze it into that near post, but unfortunately for us, it's another good save by the goalkeeper, who was playing very well, and you can see why he was a transfer target for me in the summer. And from the corner, it's crossed in by Schürrle. Tar wins the header, but it goes over the bar and out for a goal kick. So still scoreless as things stood, and we just couldn't seem to find a breakthrough in this game. And it was one of those where, you know, I didn't feel confident when going forward. I really didn't. I felt as though every single time I'd go forward and go through one-on-one or whatever, I wouldn't be able to get the goals. And here's another good opportunity for Volland down this right-hand side, cuts into his preferred left foot here and strikes it. But again, it's another good save, and then Sebastian Roeder is flagged for offside. So still 0-0, and again, this is exactly why I wanted this goalkeeper in the summer. I know he looks very decent in terms of his stats, and he was proving it here. And the last chance fell here. Yashil picked out his man, and Leitner went for the bicycle kick, but it went over the bar and out for a goal kick. And it was unfortunately how the game would finish. So a 0-0 draw. It wasn't the result we wanted. A very poor performance. I got no idea why Geef was putting his hands to his head there. He played brilliantly well and would have won man of the match. So very, very disappointing result. We should have got the win, no doubt about it. I mean, we're still unbeaten. That's really good, but this is a game where we should have picked up the 3 points. Instead, we can only get 1, and it's a real nuisance. You know, it really is, because there were wins for Dortmund and Schalke after the game. Although we're only a few games into the season, you know, it's still not good to have slip-ups, you know. So very, very frustrated, but I guess we'll have to play better in the next game, which is against Schalke here at the Olympiastadion. So after Schalke won their game, where we failed to get the win and only got the draw, Schalke would be the side who would definitely fancy their chance of coming to the Olympiastadion and you know, sort of playing on our minds a little bit, knowing that we couldn't beat Dusseldorf, whereas they beat their opponents. But regardless, take on Schalke, and I've said before, I'm surprised by Schalke in Career Mode. I really are. Yes, they're sitting in 5th, and you know, only 8 games into the season, 4 points behind the leaders, us and Bayern Munich as well, with 20 points. I'm surprised because they have a really good side, and they've got a lot of young talent as well, but they never seem to do that well on Career Mode. I don't really know why that is, but still, we take them on regardless. And the first chance fell here to the away side. Obasi went down the right hand side, good opportunity, he takes aim, but it goes just wide the post and out for a goal kick. So Neuer almost caught out there, but it went wide and out for a goal kick. So thankfully still scoreless. And in the 24th minute we had a free kick here. Marco Reus stands, corner even. Marco Reus stands over it, plays it out wide towards Toni Kroos on the volley, but it goes harmlessly over and into the running track there. That was an absolutely shocking volley there. It was a perfectly weighted ball as well, but I don't know how I got the volley so bad with Kroos, but it was still 0-0. And in the 28th minute, Sydney Sam gets tackled, and Papadopoulos collects it, but he gives the ball away. Sam plays it forward towards Lasogga, who fake shots around Abraham. Really good opportunity here, and I don't know how I messed that up so badly, but I did. I have no idea what was going through my mind, and you know, for some reason I said to myself, hey, let's put as much shot power on that as possible, because I don't know why I said that, but even so, it was a poor finish, and it's still 0-0. And in the 51st minute we see Marco Reus collect the ball, go down this left hand side. Great opportunity here, he keeps on going, wonderful show of pace and agility and strength, and gets the shot away too, but Understal makes a really good save and keeps it at 0-0. And from the corner, it's crossed in by Reus towards Mats Hummels. It's headed away, Kroos collects the ball, gives it to Ginter, or tries to give it to Ginter, and Schalke intercept. However, Rodrigo gives the ball away, Hummels collects the ball, gives it to Flume, Flume plays it forward towards Lasogga. Surely this time we're going to score. Yes, we are. Lasogga squeezes it in at the near post and makes it Hertha Berlin 1, Schalke 0. So good finish by Lasogga there, nice ball over the top as well, and a really good finish by the big beast up top. So Lasogga makes it 1-0. Finally the resistance is broken and we are in front. And in the 75th minute, Toni Kroos finds Marco Reus down his left hand side, takes on Hoga, beats him with the step over, then the ball roll, then takes aim from range, but it's a good save by Understal, and he keeps it at 1-0. So another good stop by the goalkeeper there, and it was still 1-0 to us. But from the corner, it's crossed in, Hummels wins the header, and although his first one hits the bar, it comes down, he gets up quickly and gets to the rebound and makes it 2-0. So Hertha Berlin 2, Schalke 0. 15 minutes to go. Very, very good header by Hummels there after winning the first one and hitting the bar. He gets up, gets the second one into the back of the net, and the game finishes 2-0. So a good performance again by Neuer, another clean sheet there, and another win for us as we keep on going in the league, and we are still unbeaten after the first 8 or 9 games. So as always guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the episode, then please leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of my Next Gen Career Mode very soon.